Hey everybody, I just want to wish everybody a happy new year and hope everybody's new year was safe and healthy and wonderful, blessed, all that good stuff. Um, I found out about MF Doom and that shit hit me like a ton of bricks about MF Doom. I had to fight the tears at work because I found out when I was at my job. I happened to be looking on Instagram and I saw the post. I didn't read the whole post at first because I didn't know what was going on. I just thought it was like a New Year's resolution thing or New Year's post that Doom was putting out. But then I finally read it carefully. And then it said at the end, transition Halloween. So basically, what really hit me about it, what really hurt me about the whole thing about MF Doom was that he had been dead since Halloween and we didn't know anything. I guess his family wanted to keep it private, but to find out on New Year's Eve, that shit hit me like a ton of bricks. And you know what was crazy? And y'all know this, I had mentioned Doom. Like these past few weeks, I had been playing Doom nonstop, especially from Food. And so, and now Operation Doomsday. That's crazy. Doom was he was the truth, man. I mean, a lot of people are hurt about this because Doom was an amazing artist, and it wasn't just because he was unethical in his approach in hip hop, but because some people call it weird nigga representation. Like everybody that's so-called weird, alternative, whatever you want to call it, Doom was our representation. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was very underrated. His bars was fire. His albums was fire. His collaborations was fire. He was just an amazing artist, man. Like, even in the beginning when he was in KMD, Peach Fuzz, and, when he was in the Gas Face video with Third Base, and, this is when he was Zev Love X, and then his brother Sub Rock. And that's what hurt me because I remember a while back when his son, I think it was in 2019 when his son passed. I was like, damn, bro. Like your son, he lost his son, he lost his brother. Now he's gone. It's just crazy. And this was after Ecstasy from Whodini passed. And then I heard Shabba-Doo from Breaking passed. That's crazy, man. And this is how we ended 2020. But Doom and Ecstasy is what hit me the most, man. Shabba-Doo, I'm trying to still process that. But Doom, I think it hit me the most about Doom because he had been dead for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And then we're now finding that out. And we don't know how. We don't know what happened. We don't know if he was fighting. We don't know if it was COVID. That's another thing, this whole COVID thing. We don't know if it was COVID. We don't know if maybe he was fighting the illness we didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like with Chadwick, when he had cancer, we didn't know he was fighting cancer for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still hurt about Chadwick. It took me every will in my body to watch Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, considering the fact that Chadwick isn't here. And it felt good seeing him on the screen, but once I didn't see him on the screen anymore and the credits rolled, that's when it hit me that he wasn't here anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's still not really hit me that Chadwick isn't here. You know what I'm saying? But Doom, that shit hit me, man. It hit me knowing I was listening to this brother for 2 months not knowing he was gone. That's the shit that got me. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that got me. When I followed his Instagram, I had posted, actually no, he had posted something on like the day before Halloween, ironically, about some of his new merchandise and shit. And I was looking and I was like, yo, maybe I should get some Doom stuff for Christmas or whatever it is. I was thinking about it. And I noticed he didn't do too many posts in between. But, you know, you don't think much of it because some people are not on social media like that. You know, some people don't post as much stuff. So they have a lot of gaps in their posting and uploading and shit like that. So you don't think much of it because people have their own lives at the end of the day. But then, wow. So for 2 motherfucking months, we was walking around here not knowing Doom had transitioned. And he died on Halloween. And there's a lot of people coming out thinking Doom is faking his death and all this other stuff. Because, you know, he had this mysterious persona. You know, he was this enigma. I'm not pronouncing it right. Enigma. You know what I mean. He was this mysterious person in hip-hop that, you know, he had this persona. So, you know, people are thinking, it sounds like Doom would do something like this. But honestly, I don't know. Because everybody at Rhyme Sayers confirmed it. They wouldn't confirm it if it wasn't true. And I don't think he would do something that drastic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. But that shit hit me like a ton of bricks about MF Doom, son. Like, and then Ecstasy from Whodini, that shit hit me. Debo hit me. How the hell? What the hell? And then I found out the actress, I forgot her name. She had passed away from fucking coronavirus. Oh my God, I forgot her name, but she was an older actress. That hit me like a ton of bricks too. It's just, like I said, at the end of the day, I know that we all have to transition one day. We all have to meet our maker one day. But when it happens, sometimes we're just not prepared for these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had family members, not recently, but I've had family members over the years pass away from miscellaneous stuff. And I wasn't prepared for it, man. One of my uncles, for example, passed away. And I did not expect that shit at all. And that shit hurt me, especially since I hadn't seen him in so many years. Excuse me. And we were planning on seeing each other. And that hurt me, man. It hurt my father. My dad is still not over that. You know what I'm saying? And then we lost my one of my aunts shortly after that. And that was unexpected. Then we lost another uncle a few years after that. And, you know, it's over the years, I've lost a lot of family members. I've lost a great aunt. I've lost a great uncle. I lost my grandparents when I was young. My grandfather on my mom's side, her father passed actually 4 years before my birthday, the exact date. And then my grandmother, you know, both of my grandmothers died when I was really young. My mom's mom, my dad's mom, both passed a few years apart from one another when I was a child. And that hit me profoundly too. And then I lost my dad's father, my grandfather, back in, I think it was 2004 or 2005. So it was like around the time I was, you know, becoming a teenager and stuff. And, you know, it's tough. When you lose a family member, it's not easy. You know, you have to go around like everything is normal, and it's not. You could just tell life isn't the same anymore, you know? And I don't take death well. And 2020 was tough because it was so many deaths, so many unexpected deaths, and then this whole coronavirus thing and all this other stuff. And on a personal level, for me, it's not only the celebrity deaths that hit me, it's not only the personal deaths that hit me over the years, but at my job, you know, I told you I work in an assisted living facility. We've lost a lot of residents, not from the virus, but from miscellaneous things. And it seemed like it goes back to back to back. Like, I think we lost 3 residents in 1 week, if I'm not mistaken, one time. And the thing is, it's hard when you work in a place like that. They say, oh, well, it's expected because they go to these places to basically, you know, to basically die. And I don't like thinking of things like that. I don't like thinking of nursing homes and assisted living as places like that. But I'm not a fan of nursing homes, I will admit. But it's hard. It's hard when people you get close to pass away, or people that had an influence in your life pass away. And to be honest with you, New Year's Eve was tough anyway because not too long ago, another resident whom I was very close to, that was very dear to me, had passed away. And I was still, I was working in the unit that she was living in at the time. And I was thinking about her because I hadn't worked in that unit in a while, and going down the hallway past the room that she used to be in hurt me. And I was already fighting those emotions. And then I was already fighting my anxiety about the new year and, you know, all these thoughts in my head about, you know, of course, my routine and stuff like that, working routine and all that. Then I found out about Doom. And that shit ruined the rest of my night when I found out about Doom. And like I said, it's going back to the fact that he had been gone since Halloween. And that's what hit me the most, was that I'm playing Doom. I'm, you know, thinking about all this stuff, and, you know, thinking about how, you know, like the first time I heard Food, and how that album, I was like, yo, I remember being so hype about that album. But of course my family wouldn't buy it for me at the time because I was a kid. And they was like, no, you know. But, you know, Doom, that was part of my life when I was a hip-hop head. I mean, I was a heavy hip-hop head when I was a kid, yo. And Doom was part of that, too. And so hearing that hit me like a ton of bricks, man. It was like, damn. So we lost Doom. We lost Shabba-Doo. We lost Ecstasy. We lost Chadwick. You know what I'm saying? We lost Alex Trebek. I mean, to this day, I can't watch Jeopardy like that anymore because of Alex. And he's no longer here. And it just doesn't feel the same. And, you know, it's just crazy. Regis, I almost forgot to mention, we had lost Regis filming too. And it's just crazy. I already didn't stop watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because Regis was no longer there, and it just didn't feel the same anymore when he was no longer the host, you know what I'm saying? But now I can't even mention it anymore because it hits me, the fact that Regis is no longer here. Regis was a part of my childhood too, because I grew up with him, you know, Regis, and the other host before Kelly joined. But yeah, let me stop this video now. You know, props to Doom, props to everybody that we lost in 2020. And Happy New Year, and hopefully we'll have a better year. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. God bless.